What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. First off, I want to thank everybody for almost 20,000 views last night. I have almost 100 views on my review from yesterday, which if you missed that, go check out my night 1 review. But night 2 of WrestleMania 42, it delivered. I'm not going to sit here and act like it was a bad show. It was a good show. It was a WrestleMania-worthy show. I have some notes written down right here, and I just want to go ahead and talk about it. Number 1, OBA versus Brock. This was the one match on the card, and I've seen a lot of people talking about this, that if they would have messed this up, it would have soured the whole show. If they would have just had Brock go in there and squash OBA, or even beat OBA clean, that would have been the only thing that people were talking about. How you built OBA up from NXT, this big character, and you had him squashed by Brock. I was very nervous that WWE was gonna do that, but they didn't. They did it perfectly. They did it great. They had OBA squash Brock. They had Brock seemingly retire, which I don't know if that's the last time we're gonna see Brock. I feel like we're gonna see Brock maybe one more time. I know they still want to run it with Gunther, obviously, but they had OBA slay the Beast. Great. I thought it was great. I liked it. There was some talks after the show. I ended up going to bed, but when I woke up this morning, I saw that OBA was calling out Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was saying, I've been doing this for years. Maybe I'll make another video tomorrow talking about that. But Roman versus OBA in the future, I'm all for it, dude. All for it. We move into the second match of the card, which was the ladder match. Again, great match. Penta retains. I don't really know if that was the smartest decision. There was a lot of guys in there that he's already fought before. I thought that they were going to drop the belt to maybe Javon Evans. I thought maybe Javon Evans was going to get it. But Javon Evans had a great match. Penta had a great match. And overall, the match was good. Very good. Penta was dropping bombs. There was a spot where he flipped off the ladder. 2 matches that were already better than the entire card yesterday. Blew them out of the water, and they were free. Anybody could have watched them on ESPN last night. You get into Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Thought that match was okay. I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from those two, to be completely honest with you. But Trick Williams won. The future is very bright in WWE. I mean, you can sit here and say that Triple H can't book shows, Triple H can't do this, he can't do that. But talent-wise, I mean, you got OBA FEMI, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, all in title contentions. The beginning of the show, you are really starting to see these younger guys come into the company and start taking over. Then we had Finn versus Dom. I actually missed that match. I was making dinner. I figured that was the match that I would want to miss the most. There wasn't really any title contentions or anything going on like that. I heard the match was good. I seen that Finn won. The Demon came out. I caught the Demon entrance, but then I was out making dinner. I wasn't really watching it too intently. But then we had Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. I thought that this was Jade Cargill's best match in WWE since she's came here. Honestly. I've criticized her before about her in-ring ability. I said that sometimes she looks very stiff. But versus Rhea tonight, last night, excuse me, she looked good. She looked good. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat nothing. She looked good last night. Rhea is your new women's champion. I don't know if they were trying to do Rhea and Bianca again. Of course, Bianca is now pregnant. She can't wrestle. I don't know where we're going with that. I don't know who is going to be going after Rhea now. Vakir, Liv, Rhea. I guess you throw Jade in there as like your top, women's champions. But where's AJ going? Where does Paige fit into this? Maybe Paige chases one of the titles. She came back. She's a tag team champion right now. I don't know. The women's division's been a little cloudy the last couple months. Now we're getting into about halfway through the show. They were starting with the advertisements already, and I was like, oh, here we go. But there was a certain part of me that was like, I'm okay with this. If you're keeping me engaged with the product enough to where I'm excited, I'm ready to go to the next match, I'm ready to consume wrestling, I'm ready to, I'm just having a good time, and you slow me down a little bit, I can go to the bathroom. I understand that. If the show's good. Unlike night 1 a couple nights ago, where the show was so stagnant, every commercial break felt like a funeral. because I wasn't entertained. Last night was like bam, 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 bam. I had time to digest the match. Man, that was a good match. I like that match. You're able to kind of calm down, go get something to drink. If they're going to keep the advertisements going, add more matches to the cards. If you're going to have good matches like this, add more of them. I would have loved to throw Io Sky on this card somewhere. Some people that haven't gotten a WrestleMania moment yet. If you're going to feed me with advertisements, I want more. I had actually mentioned, I'm always the guy that says quality over quantity, but if you're going to blast me with advertisements, I want more matches. Especially, can you imagine the amount of effort that they could have put in the night one? We could have had a very, very good WrestleMania season. WrestleMania weekend. It seems like all their eggs went into night two. It seemed like WWE did not give a shit about night one. We gotta sell tickets, we gotta do that. Let's just ruin Cody and Randy. Let's just not let our women, two top women on Monday Night Raw compete. I don't get it. So eventually, we get to the main event. And it's got that big fight feel. I was like, alright, this finally feels like WrestleMania. I got a little bit of that feeling with Oba versus Brock when Oba came out. When those two guys came out, I definitely got that WrestleMania feel. But when Roman came out, they were playing his OG music. I was like, okay, this is WrestleMania. And then Punk comes out. Awesome. I was ready to go. Like I said, I think it started at... The entrances started at 8:40. I made sure to click when the entrances started. The match itself started at 8:54 and went about 35 minutes. We watched an all-time classic last night. Punk versus Roman. We knew it was going to deliver. Regardless of the fact if maybe some of the promos stalled out a little bit, I felt like WWE kind of messed up in the sense that they had WrestleMania too late. The peak of my interest was when I went to the show in Philly. If you scroll back a couple videos, like 2 months ago, I went to the Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble when Roman won and he came out and he called out Punk. Fucking awesome. That was like, we're getting to the mountain. You could have had March. Imagine the first weekend of April. But I mean, the match itself was great. I mean, 20 minutes in, there was a stalemate. And then you got Punk. He's like doing that shit where he's getting up. And then he's smacking Roman in the face. Like, legit smacking him. That just made me laugh. Like, and then Roman's getting up. He's hitting him with the bomb. And then at one point, you had Punk hanging off the top rope. Roman's just beating on him, throwing fucking steel stairs on him. Roman tried hitting the go to sleep. Punk hit the knockout punch. Roman kicked out of it. Like, it was great. And then they got into another stalemate. Punk's unraveling his hands. He throws it away. Ref gets distracted. Goes for the low blow. I'm like, this is Punk. I'm like, he's gonna win, right? Kicks out. Roman kicks out of that. They get all the way to the table spot that they tried to do earlier. Punk jumps off the table, goes through the table, and I'm like, thank God. I'm like, thank you. Like it was a breath of fresh air. I was like, this is what Cody and Randy should have been. All out brawl, man. You didn't need Jelly Roll. You didn't need Pat McAfee. It was just complete filler bullshit. These two guys went out there and had almost the same heat and animosity as Cody and Randy. Why couldn't you let Cody and Randy do that? I keep pinging off of night 2 to night 1 because it's like, why couldn't you just let them guys do it? People are going to buy the tickets regardless. Regardless if you start making them cheaper, you didn't need Pat McAfee, you didn't need Jelly Roll. People are going to buy the tickets. So I'm torn because I enjoyed night 2 so much, but night 1 was a hunk of shit. So it's like, I'm 50-50 right now. But when we look at it, night 2 definitely hard carried. I mean, I saw a couple people saying, oh, night 1's not that bad. Night 1 was the worst WrestleMania show, night 1 we've ever gotten. Point blank. Hey, if you said that you liked night 1, you're crazy to me. But going into Monday Night Raw tonight, I don't know what's going to happen. Does Paige come out? Does Roman come out? Does Liv come out? They didn't leave a lot of, like, questions on the table. Does Oba come out? Like, Obo's on SmackDown, actually. But, like, they didn't really leave a lot of what's going to be on Monday Night Raw, what's going to be on SmackDown. WWE did a better job of that a decade, 2 decades ago, where they gave us something that to look forward to. But I guess maybe with Roman being champion again and Oba calling him out, maybe we get that. I'm not too sure yet. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the support. I got like 20 new subscribers over the WrestleMania weekend. Please go check out my Night 1 review. I was a little more heated in that review. I was a little more animated. I didn't want to come off mad or angry in this review because I really did enjoy Night 2. And I hope you guys had a fun time. I hope you guys were hanging out with your family, with your friends. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please comment down below. What did you guys think about WrestleMania? The Flyers play tonight. My Fly Guys play tonight. We're 1-up on the Pens. The Sixers got obliterated yesterday. And the Phillies got swept. So, look forward to some sports videos this week. Look forward to a video tomorrow. If not, I'm probably going to be talking about the Flyers, talking about the Sixers, talking about the Phillies. Look forward to that. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you guys later.